Welcome to Trendverse by Uzma Amin, your destination for the latest trends in AI, online earning, blogging, finance, technology, and future skills. If you want to stay ahead, learn smarter, and grow faster in the digital world, you're in the right place. Subscribe to join our growing community. Like and share to support valuable content. Turn on notifications so you never miss what's next. Let's learn, earn, and grow together.
So what if you could get paid, and I mean paid well, just for your professional opinion? Today, we're taking a look at a platform called Respondent that claims you can do just that. We're going to break down how it works, figure out what the catch is, and see if it's actually worth your time. And there it is, the big question, the one that probably made you click, $150 for a single interview. Now, my first thought, and I bet yours too, is, yeah, right, what's the catch? It sounds a little too good to be true, doesn't it? So let's peel back the layers and see what's really going on here. Before we can decide if that big promise is legit, we have to understand the platform itself. So let's start with the absolute basics. What exactly is Respondent, and why on earth would somebody pay you just for your thoughts? Okay, so think of Respondent as a kind of professional matchmaker. On one side, you've got companies, researchers, product managers, you name it, and they are dying to get high-quality feedback on their new ideas. And on the other side, well, that's where you come in, professionals with specific industry knowledge. Respondent's whole job is to connect those two groups. And this really says it all. It's a marketplace, but you're not selling stuff. You're selling what's in your head, your insight. Just imagine for a second, a software company is about to launch a new tool for, say, accountants. Getting an hour of feedback from a real accountant before they launch is way, way more valuable than finding out they missed something huge after. And that's exactly what they're paying for. All right, so the concept makes sense. Companies need experts. You're an expert. Got it. But how does it actually work in the real world? Like, if you wanted to sign up today, what would you even have to do? Let's walk through the process. It really boils down to 4 main steps. First up, you create your profile. Think of this like your professional resume for the platform. Then you get to browse and apply for studies that seem like a good fit. This means you'll have to answer these short qualifying questionnaires. They call them screeners, which are just there to weed out anyone who isn't a perfect match. If your answers are what they're looking for, boom, you get selected and you get to participate. And this right here is the absolute heart of it. This isn't about asking random people if they like a new soda flavor. The big money, the high-paying studies, they're all about niche expertise. They are specifically looking for software developers, marketing directors, registered nurses, architects. You get the picture. Your specific job title is the key that unlocks those high-paying gigs. Okay, let's get to the part we've all been waiting for. We know the what and the how. Now let's talk about the how much. What kind of money are we actually talking about here? So the payout really does vary quite a bit. As you can see, you've got your quick, simple surveys, which might get you enough for a cup of coffee. But the main event, the whole reason we're talking about this, is those in-depth interviews. We're talking about 30 to 60-minute conversations where you can see payouts of $50, $100, or even $150 and up. And there's that number again. So no, it's not a fantasy. It's the real amount companies are willing to pay for an hour of super specific, super valuable professional insight. I mean, to them, paying you $150 is a bargain if it helps them avoid making a $1 million mistake down the road.
But, and this is a really big but, you got to understand that not everyone is going to see these amazing opportunities. How much you can earn really depends on a few key things. Your profession is number one, for sure, but your location matters, how much demand there is for your specific skill set at that moment, and honestly, how well you've filled out your profile. It all plays a huge part.
So after all that, we have to come back to that one basic fundamental question. With promises of these high payouts, we have to ask, is this whole thing for real? Is it legit? So let's just get right to it. The big verdict? Yes, Respondent is a legitimate platform. It's well established and it has a long track record of actually paying its users all around the world for their time and their opinions. However, and this is probably the most important thing to remember, you have to have the right mindset. Think of this as a side hustle, not a career change. It is a fantastic way to earn some extra cash here and there, but it is absolutely not a full-time job or a consistent, reliable source of income. The opportunities are going to pop up randomly because they depend entirely on a company needing your exact professional profile at that specific moment. So if you're thinking you want to give this a shot, how do you actually boost your chances of getting picked? Well, a few key tips. First, Complete your profile 100%. Don't skip a thing because that's how the researchers find you. Second, connect your LinkedIn account. It's a really simple way to verify who you are and build trust. And finally, when you're answering those screening questions, just be brutally honest. They're not looking for the right answer. They're looking for a very specific, truthful profile. Trying to game the system will just get you screened out.
And, we end up right back where we started, but with a totally new perspective. A platform like Respondent suggests that all that knowledge we pick up in our careers, all that expertise, it isn't just some abstract thing. It has a real, tangible dollar value. And that leaves us with a pretty fascinating question to think about. What is your professional opinion really worth?